from my own, but it's like, if no one else is going to use this,
we're using them. I can tell you, people are using them. So, all right. So go ahead while we have the connection and roll, Sean. Just a regular roll, but not a reflex.
As I can pull it all the way up to get to that point, I will. Okay. I promise.
Chunk returns.
I've got to wait for things to load. So, Rick, is this a...
Yeah.
This particular whatever it is this a I only get to roll against it once and then it lasts a certain number of rounds/minutes, or
yes,
is this one I get to save against it more often?
No, unless someone helps you. Like in some cases, some mesmerist tricks they can do will help you to re-roll when you normally don't get to roll. So that's where, if Adrestia has all the right ones that she's picked, she can give you a re-roll on it.
Okay, so I can't access the Amazon Cathedral.
Okay, let me see if I can give it to you all. Let's do it this way.
I was able to pull it up immediately.
There you go. Sharing, everybody.
I see everything, though, Rick.
You see everything.
Yeah,
it did that to me. Hang on. Well.
That's a cool cathedral, though.
I know. It's going to do this.
Come on.
That's okay. I'm not looking at anything below the water. So you're
good. Thank you.
I'm only focusing on my room at C4 because that's the important room.
So this is going to be this there. All right. This here. Da-da. All right. Let's continue to go across here so I can give you back this part.
All right. So while you do that, let me roll my reflex save.
Do the reflex save while I do that.
Woohoo! It was terrible.
Yay, so you are caught up.
A shitty roll when we wanted one.
See, I told you.
See, you get them when you need them or when you want them.
It's only during combat. Get me out of combat, I'm great. In combat, this is not a character for me.
In combat, suckage. Don't know why, but it just does.
My next character is going to have to be one that doesn't rely on rolling. It's just magic missile all the time.
Yeah, exactly. It's thump, thump, thump. We're killing everything. Just deal with it. All right, so let's go back to...
Yeah, until you roll like all the 4s and 5s with your magic missiles like I've been doing.
Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, though. At least they're hitting. I can't hit, and I can't resist, and... I mean, I'm just the perfect entity to be taken control of.
Yes, you are. And it likes to take control of you. And Munchkin is giggling like crazy over here with Mike Wazowski.
At least she's having fun.
Yes, she is. All right, so...
At least somebody's having fun.
Yeah, All right, so let's do this. Hang on here. This is this here.
Because I think Felix is about to not have fun.
Yeah, possible. Alright, so let's move this around so I can get the rest of this done. Alright, so all these over here. Alright, so let's do this.
Hey, did you not see what happened when you touched Aurora, Nell? I mean, come on.
There, look at that. I've got most of the map back. Except for some little exceptions. Alright, so... on this, don't worry about the rest. We will worry with what we have now and work with it. Okay. There we go. So DC 12. So not a good save, which is fortunate for you. So you get to just kind of power down. Oh, Nell, you're in the room. Do for me a will save.
Oh, boy.
Where did she come from?
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Okay, now you all of a sudden get this horrific feeling over you of, what do you mean Aurora's going to take this? This is your treasure. Yours. And no one else in the party can have it. And so you scream out in a voice in Azlanti. Oh, this is so much fun.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I just need to get to be my turn again.
Alright, let's see if we can go there with Azlanti. Yes, and boom. This, with Felix understanding now, is what she says.
Keisha asked the question, would Nell not have had a lot of trouble getting that far in because of Sharra's spell?
No, I was in there before Sharra's spell
Yes.
went off.
Now,
okay.
For some reason, when the map reloaded, it moved me where I was before. But no, I was over here before any of this happened.
now this dark figure has one hand on Aurora's head and one hand on Nell's head.
Oh, it's about to have a really bad day.
And, you know, it's a bad, bad day. So, Sharra, you can see this. This is
Okay,
not
wait a minute.
good.
Sharra saying I would have been caught in that spell as well because it's a 40-foot radius, so I need to roll a save.
No,
Reflex save.
no, you don't. It is because of what it is and where they are physically.
No, she's saying that
Oh,
Nell should be entangled.
Entangled.
Yeah.
Yes, now you'll have to do the yes. Though
Reflex save.
you are trying to avoid it. You are trying to.
Oh, I didn't roll at disadvantage. It didn't matter. I still rolled crappy, but I didn't roll at disadvantage.
Oh, a natural 20. You get another reroll. I love it.
Oh, great, a reroll while I'm trying to kill people.
Yes.
My friend.
Yes.
This is going to get interesting. I apologize for what I'm about to do here.
Now the real witch side comes
Are
out.
you- Now Nell is going to actually try to heal Aurora.
Mhm. Yes.
She's going to heal her to death.
You know, that's a really
Heal.
good idea,
Heal.
but the thing I was going to do on the ghost, I think I'm going to actually do to Sharra now.
Oh God, it's
I
just
feel bad. I feel bad for her, but
it is a bad
All right, so
day.
Rick, at this point, do Aurora and Nell regard each other as allies, or are they enemies to each other as well?
yeah, it's a good question.
Because that's going to change how things go.
Frenemies.
Although Aurora does not, because she is under Markhail's spell. currently
You
for 2
are
rounds.
frenemies. In other words, the rest of the party is evil, throwing hairballs.
So this is like the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes.
essentially. Okay.
Until such a time that they are now incapacitated, then you go after each other.
Got
It is.
So that-
Think of greed at the biblical, epic, horrific level, and that is what you both feel. It is just there is nothing else. This treasure belongs to you both for the moment. And the rest of them are just scum-sucking souls that want to leech it away. That's the best way to put it. We're going to need those magic missiles 2 minutes ago. The ring is exactly. And worse than the golem level. It is at a level above the golem level. Is the best way to put it.
What would we have to roll to see if this is similar to what happened in the tower? Like, it's a similar thingy.
Ooh. You can get a +2 for coming up with that. And you will roll a knowledge, either religion or I'll give you arcana. Either one. At a +2.
Should I roll it on my turn?
I don't know, roll it now. I mean, you can do some of these effects you can do with the knowledge moments, just having an aha moment. You can have it. Now, you may not understand everything about it, but you'll have the aha moment.
That. Can I go and follow her?
So, let's see. Even Nell has made...
Alright, so plus
Yikes.
2
Nell is going to be...
knowledge arcana.
And give yourself 50 experience points. Oh, yeah. Yep. This strikes you like a haunt. It is not a creature, but a haunt. Maybe of somebody who was greedy at the time, that died greedy, and now their essence is still there poisoning the area. So anybody that goes into that room or near those things is going to get sucked in if they don't make a save.
Okay.
So this is definitely a haunt of sorts. Because the creature, as you're looking at it, even though it's touching the two of them, it looks like a priest, and it looks like an old priest from back in the time, but it's not doing anything. It's not leeching energy from them, which undead normally do, or have some other effect. This is just poisoning their being with this kind of greed.
Okay.
So, how do
So
you get rid of
Markhail will say, "This room, it's haunted. She's haunted."
Yep.
so how do we get rid of it?
I think it would be religion. Is it freak? I don't know
Yeah,
if it's
you
religion or
would.
dungeoneering.
You would need one of the two. You could use either one.
Because their haunts are like metagame. Haunts are like traps, but
Oh, yeah.
I have not run into enough of them to really know anything about them.
You would have to do either a knowledge religion or knowledge dungeoneering to kind of understand enough, and it would take you a couple minutes to sit and mull on it, because it's not going to be an easy answer on how to disable these type of things. There's things you could try to attempt that might work, but you don't know if they will for sure. Because again, it's a
Did we get any holy items in this campaign?
Yes, Sharra has a reliquary on her bow. It's a holy reliquary.
Ah.
So it will help her against things that are undead. Okay, Sue has the haunt be gone. I love that. Haunt be gone. This will get rid of any haunt in the area.
Applied directly to your cursed item.
Uh-oh. My sheet's in Fantasy Grounds. So is it not on this sheet? Nah. Uh-oh, I thought she had them on here. I thought we had these. Let's see. Sharra. Where's the skills?
Yeah, I don't have any good skills.
Ooh, there's no knowledge ones in here. Why not? It didn't copy them. So we'll have to hang on here. Let's put in all the knowledge ones. Let's see. You're going to have knowledge, nature, and then you're going to have what? Knowledge.
Dungeoneering.
Okay, knowledge dungeoneering.
I miss a certain Inquisitor.
And geography.
And geography. Okay, that makes sense. Knowledge, geography. All right. So what were your ranks? Do you
You missed
remember?
Joseph? Is that what you were saying, Markhail? You missed Joseph?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, Joseph he could, he had a lot of knowledge. So what was your ranks? Do you remember your ranks in these, Akisha? Because I can put the ranks in and it'll calculate them from there. Let's see. Dungeoneering 1, Geo 2. Okay, so that's Dungeoneering 1. Alright, so 1 rank, 2 ranks, and 4 ranks. And let's move out of there and see how it calculates them. There we go. Let's see. You got intelligence. Now, what was your intelligence? I thought you had some main. Oh, yeah, you got a 10. Uh-oh, so that's not going to add a lot to them, but it's still, they're there. So now you should be able to roll them, and it should be in there. Okay, no problem. Do you want to forget? I will say this. There are specific knowledges that are allowed to the GM, and if you want to have like knowledge haunts that are specific, as long as you have access to a library that can give you that information, I'll let you gain ranks in it. Or to a priest or somebody that's used to dealing with those kind of things.
I think in Pathfinder 2, everything falls under occult, right?
Yeah, it does. It falls under an occult rule. And trained versus untrained. So, yeah, it can go really well or really not well. Because the untrained they've done them well. So if you're untrained in something, you kind of sort of know a little bit but just about enough to be dangerous. If you are trained, it's like you sat in libraries and kind of just discerned it all over time. So yeah, this kind of gives you a little bit more advantage from the sense that 1E doesn't hit you hard like that. So, all right, let me get out of the masking. Okay. So it's still your turn. Yep, you did the entangle, so you get a move action or something else if you need it. Not necessarily an attack action, but you can do other actions. Arrow the back of fugly. All right, go ahead, take a shot. Actually, no, you can't do an arrow from the bow because you did your spell, which would be considered kind of an attack action. So you can't do then an attack action. You can do a move action, a skill action, or something like that. But technically, you can't do the attack. Not at least in this version of the game. Alright. So we go to the 2 remaining scummies. Scummy bummies. Alright. The fishy boys. Alright, fishy boy is going to attack the clockwork with his spear.
Hopefully clockworks don't, spontaneously explode with physical attacks.
Not necessarily. I mean, you hope they don't. Alright, so, yeah, it just hits him. Alright. Let's see. He understood by no. Yeah. Probably so. Probably so. Alright, so only 5 points to the clockwork. So it gets in there and just grinds into some gears, and then they pull it back out. Okay, so that's that one. And so, after the scum, it goes to Nell. Nell, all homicidal and all. I will let you play this out because now these are your adversaries. They were once your friends, but by God, you don't like them anymore. So, you have fun. Don't pull any punches.
Oh, I won't. Now, I just wanted to double check. I'm not going to be attacking, right? It would be Aurora, kind of like a...
Yeah, Aurora you won't attack right now. Not that you don't want to, but, Aurora's still herself right now. Her old self. After this turn, or this round, she won't be again. She'll be your ally. But you don't know that. All you know is that she was kind of, under the spell.
Actually, she should have 1 round after this, Rick.
Okay, 1 round after.
Because she hasn't even
2 rounds.
it hasn't even come to her turn yet, and she's still been as far as she hasn't been able to break the effect until her turn.
You do have partial, Sharra. You if you're peering around the door in the doorway at them, you have some partial cover. The door was blown off of this room, so it's laying in the room. Or actually, you're standing on it, to be technical. You're standing on the door that was there.
Okay, Sharra, I apologize, but I take out a bone fetish in the shape of a person.
Oh no.
Start sticking it at you. It was either going to be you or Markhail, and you picked odds. So let's see.
Ouija, 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 Ouija.
I need a fortitude save, please.
Oh, wow. This has Call of Cthulhu written over it all over.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, and afterwards I can tell you you and Aurora both are gonna feel icky for a few days. You'll function at normal, but you're gonna feel icky about just the whole thing that happened to you.
Actually, probably a little bit closer to the shadow over Innsmouth.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. All right.
Can I get a fortitude save?
Keisha, fortitude save. Let's see if Sharra can make this. Choo-choo. Okay. All right, yeah, manual roll. Just put your 8 in there for now. We can readjust.
Unfortunately, that is not.
But she gets re-rolls. She does get a re-roll. She's got five after this re-roll. Yeah. Please let it go better. There you go. So Sharra made the save.
You're only gonna take half damage.
Wow! Wow! Okay, so we take 7 points of damage on that one, Sharra. Oh, wow. Not good.
5d6, that's actually slightly less than average.
Your skeleton actually rattles within your flesh.
Bone shake. Oh, bone shake is such a nasty little witch spell. It's like your skeleton vibrated is what it is. Man. All right. Anything else you want to do, Nell? You can stuff coins or gems in your pockets.
Well, I'll call for my familiar to come and join me. I'll call for Pelish, and then I will reach in. And what is there? Are there any weapons?
That's a good question. Do for me a perception check. We'll see if there are some ones there. All right. Ooh, that's good. That may just save some things there. Let's see, off of the roll charts. Where are we at?
I would think so, but not yet. I don't think she would know what's going on yet.
Not yet. She probably...
Well, I did say that... I said that Aurora was haunted. I did call out that she was haunted, so I don't know.
Yeah, if you yelled it out, then there's a good possibility. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, so that's that one. Yeah, there is something in there. Wow. You can. This will be fun. Oh. Specific magic weapons. Nope, it's not specific. But it's going to be interesting.
Hey, Dad?
Yes, sweet thing.
Can I watch Ratatouille?
Yes, you can watch Ratatouille. Sorry, guys, for bumping the mic. Ooh. All right. Yeah. You see a piece, you see some brass knuckles sitting inside the one case of gems and gold. They feel very cold to your touch. You don't know what...
Since I am kind of in the fit of greed, I am going to reach down and run my fingers into it and put it on and get ready for my next turn.
You feel kind of like these are going to be some good things to just hit somebody with.
Oh, God.
Well, good thing I have someone really close to me.
Oh, this could be really not good. All right. Felix, you get the bad kitty vibe. This is like the Sixth Sense, your hair prickling on the back of your neck kitty sense. That if Nell gets a hold of anybody, that it's not going to be pretty. And so...
Yeah. There's really not a lot I can do, though.
Go night-night.
So
Go
I'm going to
night-night.
move over here behind Markhail.
Okay.
And I am just, because I figure it's going to bring back all kinds of wonderful memories, I'm going to drop minute meteors
Oh God.
on Mr. Rottenface and just let him remember what it was like during the Starfall. So he gets a DC of 17. And if he fails, he gets hit with a bunch of meteors. But I'm just kind of, I don't think magic missiles are going to hurt him. So I'm just going to go with psychological warfare here.
You try that, and you notice he doesn't even look at you. He's looking at the two of them. Which is odd to you, because you know that anything that is sentient would have to save against the spell.
Okay.
You feel a malevolence, but it's almost like he isn't what he seems.
Okay.
Is the best way to put it. But actually,
So
let's
that's
see.
one standard action.
So actually, though, do your damage from the meteors as if it's. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead and do them.
So hard not to metagame.
So where is it at, sweet thing?
So I did a whopping
Okay, no problem.
3 points of damage.
Okay, you did do some damage, but it looks like. Hang on, Minsky. I can't fast forward. It's coming up. It'll be there in a minute. You are as fast forward as you can be. All right. So Chunk.
Wait. That
Whoops.
was a standard action.
Oh.
So I can still do an attack. I'm going to try.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to try... I'll try magic missiles.
Everybody should be there. I see Aurora, Markhail, Syl, Sharra, Nell, Philux, Chunk, and Gale. Now, you're not going to see... Pelish is there as well. Ointsy is there, but they're kind of registering her as an enemy. She's not necessarily.
Acacia, you might want to close out the map and reopen it separately. That might fix it. Sometimes I've had that happen before.
Janet, it will come up in a minute. I can't do anything.
I did 6 points of damage with the magic missiles. Did anything happen?
To him? Yes, it did. It looks like pow. Your magic missile of force seems to hit. But he's still holding them. But you did damage. Yeah, everybody's there. I'm telling you they are. I'm looking at the tracker.
And Acacia, I can see everybody, so I know that it should be visible.
All right, Chunkster. It's all yours.
All right. Well, I don't know what's going on up there in Freaky Room.
Freaky Land.
I'm going to come down here and I'm going to stab this guy with a boar spear. I should be able to reach him from
Yes,
that
you
distance,
can.
right?
Yep. You got reach.
And let's find the boar spear button.
Actually, this guy's back here, too. He wouldn't be right out. Or, no, she isn't. That's Ointsy. The other one would be back. All right. Ooh.
Okay, perforation.
Yes. There's definite perforation.
And ouch.
Oh, okay. You heard him. All right. Good job. So now Gale is there. So Gale is dropping his crossbow, picking out his trident, and going 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's moving up. All right. Ah, dang it. I don't know why. It should be, everybody should be there. All right, so this one is going to do an attack on Syl, and a 16 will miss. All right. So we are now to the Clockwork Soldier. He just marches 1, and then just, again, swings his one that has its head out of the water trying to stab at Syl. He gets plus 18 there, so let's do the 18. That is, whoops, come on, that should have not, should have took the 18. There we go, 27. And then the 13, so 27 and 25. All right, so 2 hits. This plus 24, and then 2 of these. Oops, nope. 2 of these. There we go. So 37 points. This one is now floating fish sticks. All right. The Clockworks are helping out here. He is gone. All right. We're to the top of the order, and that's the other Clockwork. He's going 1, 2, stepping by you 3. Actually, just kind of, because you guys left those doors open. I forgot you guys left the doors open. So yeah, he's going to take his attacks. 18, 22 will hit. 13, 22, 2 hits. All right, so 24, and then 2 of those. Wow, 43, he drops. There are no more of those guys left. So combat is technically over, with the exception of
I want to try a Hail Mary, almost literally.
Okay.
So, Markhail is a Shelynite, and she's also a hydrokineticist.
Mm-hmm.
In Markhail's mind, she thinks that the only thing you need to do to create holy water is to sincerely pray for it to be holy.
Okay, you can try doing that.
Markhail would like to pray and channel that into her kinetic blast.
All right, so do me a favor, roll percent dice.
Okay. All right. How do I do that again? It's like right click, and then I should be able.
Yep, and then I'll say percent on them.
There we go. All right.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and roll. God, you had a good chance at it too. Go ahead and do your. I gave you an 82% chance of getting it.
Wow.
Oh, so, come on! Get out of here.
Do you have any? Well, do you have any rerolls?
I have a reroll.
Technically, I'll be nice and I'll let you throw a reroll in there, even though it's not a D20. You get 1 shot at a reroll, and if you roll under, oh my God!
There you go. There you go.
You got it. All right.
All right. So, Mark, I actually looked this up because if this was a Hail Mary, then I was going to freaking, earn it. So, Markhail, seeing that her bestest best friend and best senior manager is overcome with greed, something that is truly ugly, because greed is wrong. Vanity? Yes. Not so much.
But greed is
absolutely.
Wait. Did those words just come out of Markhail's mouth?
Markhail's not. Whoa. Markhail's not greedy. She's ambitious.
Well, but Shelyn is a vain goddess. She's about beauty and all the rest. So she is being the devoted worshiper in the fact that she's not being greedy, just vain. And that's okay.
Exactly. Girl, I'm sorry that it costs money to look this good. Anyway. Oh my god, I'm gonna need a shower after this game.
Oh, it hurts.
The water starts to coalesce around her as she says, "We awaken to our insatiable longing for heaven through both beauty and the painful marring of it. We can be eternally grateful for beauty lost when we realize that it's one of the great secret tellers of the universe. We cannot deny or diminish our intense longing for beauty, to see it and have it and be it. And we cannot pretend that its dreadful loss does not press down upon us like a crushing weight." And she's going to...
Zawak. That's awesome.
She's going to, try to create some holy water blast at the... So she's aiming at the haunt?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay,
Roll.
where it's under actions, water blast.
Aurora is readying her flask of holy water that's just literally sitting in her the silver rose shaped thing that hangs at her side. She's been waiting. She just wanted to know if it was going to work before she did.
Oh my god! It was almost a 20. I watched it. Dang it.
However, your goddess steps in. The weirdest thing you guys have ever seen. Markhail was Markhail for a moment, and then she becomes what looks in your guys' eyes this amazingly, not that Markhail wasn't, amazingly stunning humanoid woman with brown hair, and she's holding a pole arm. And she puts out her hand to guide Markhail's hand, and she peppers it with a critical. Roll to confirm, Markhail. And you confirm. Alright, so this would be considered magic double damage. If a cold spell, the target takes 1d4 dex damage. So you do times an extra time. So you do times 3 your normal damage.
Right, and I'm pretty sure it's 1d6 plus 2.
Wow! She does enough damage to disrupt the haunt. She literally does do enough damage.
Holy hotty hoes! Yes!
You do.
Rick, looking around the room, do I see anything other than these silver crates or boxes? Or
no.
Are there any?
But you get this strange voice. It's a woman's voice that speaks in Taldan in your mind. She goes, "Remove everything from this room quickly." And that's all you know.
I turn to Nell and then I turn to Sharra without moving because I can't move. And I look at Sharra with the sternest glare that you've seen Aurora give. We need to get all the shit out of this room and I can't move.
Well, and Nell, you no longer feel this killer urge across you. Not at all. In fact, sanity has kind of come back. And you're now feeling not so crazy anymore.
All right, I'm going to roll a reflex save to see if I can break through the... Nope. Drop your spell.
Well, Sharra can drop the spell.
Yeah, no. Aurora's begging her at this point.
Oh, yes. This is 1 week that Mark needs to write the dialogue for this one in the guild. This is the one time. But it worked out, and you get the feeling, Markhail, that your goddess definitely listened to you in this endeavor.
So as soon as
I feel
Sharra
like
drops
Markhail probably feels like she's like had some. She's probably blissed out right now.
Yes, you have had one of those. I saw the Virgin Mary moments of your goddess, and
Aurora.
and you just
Oh, go ahead.
people, especially if the people tell you, "Wow, we were looking at you one minute, and you were you, and then you weren't."
So Aurora, as soon as she hears that, and as soon as the entangle is dropped, she slides the sword towards Sharra, and she just yells out as loud as she can, "Clear this room of everything. Get it outside."
I feel like Philux is like on that, like
Already
Sonic the Hedge.
Like,
Yes.
Aurora's grabbing the biggest box, and she's pushing it out the room as quick as possible.
Felix is using every cantrip under the sun and everything else to just move stuff out of the room.
Everything's gotta go.
Yes, exactly.
Crazy Felix.
Everything's gotta go at Crazy Felix's Kitty Emporium.
So we're out of combat at this
Oh,
point because still.
Yeah, we are.
Yes,
We
yes.
are.
Yeah, can the automatons help us out too?
Yes, they will all help you. It becomes one of those. Oincy just tells
It's
them,
like
clear
it's
the
like
room.
it's like a bucket brigade. Like we're just handing stuff to the
Yeah.
next person, and it's just making its way out of the room as quickly as possible.
So, outside of the 2 magic items, there are no other magic items. However, with about 30, well, more than that, with about 10 minutes, all of you, with the whole, with the robots and everything else, or the clockworks, get everything out. There's around 524 platinum.
Holy moly!
956 gold, so 524 PP, 956 GP, and then 1250 SP. So that's what all comes out of there. And again, this comes off of shelves, areas, boxes.
So holding that longsword, Rick, since Aurora was holding it, did that do anything to her that she would have noticed
No,
outside of everything else?
It just you can tell by the weight of it and everything. It is probably magical, but you don't know what it does. You don't feel like it was the thing influencing you.
Sure, no, I got it. Was it negative energy based? Was it positive energy based? Was there something else that could have triggered something for Aurora that would have been like, ooh, this is different?
This one's pretty easy, and I won't push you much with that, but that's what it is. Now, you're going to have to do an appraise on the knuckles, and then
I'm gonna do a detect magic on those knuckles while she's doing the appraise to try to get a little extra info on it.
You guys can take some time because you don't feel like there's anything pressing you right now. Good. These knuckles are... You'll love this.
Do those benefit unarmed strikes? Out of curiosity, Rick?
They can. Absolutely they can. Implements like that.
Hey, you guys, I know who that goes to.
well, I don't know. You might have a hard time prying them away from Nell at this point, even though Syl would love them.
Nell's broken it now. You broke the haunt, so she's
Well,
not greedy as much.
No, but it's an item. It's an item you could use because it's a simple weapon. Those are not specialty. Yep.
She could use it, but it would be more beneficial to the party as a whole if she gave them away.
Yes, if she gave those to Syl would do a whole lot of havoc.
So now that we've cleared everything out of this room, Rick, she does detect undead again. Aurora does.
Okay.
Does she detect the undead presence in that room again?
Yes, it's still kind of there, but until you get the last coin, and you guys do find the last coin, and once you find that, then after that, no. It's like it has broken the deal.
So then, as per she would do, she consecrates that room, as best as she can using her religious background.
Beautiful.
Markhail is following Aurora. I think I might be a cleric.
Which, again, hard to deny at this point, Aurora, that she might be pretty devout.
What if I'm an Asmar? an Azlanti Asimar.
What if you're the physical manifestation of your deity?
Uh-oh.
I'm an
Don't make her head any bigger.
It just goes.
It's okay, guys. She's in the room. She's not gonna be able to get out of the room now. We're good.
Wait a minute, what do you mean?
Your head's too big. It won't fit through the doorway.
How dare you, sir? My head is perfectly proportioned.
All right, Rick. Good timing, but I actually have to hop on.
All right. Awesome stuff. I'm going to put up into our deal what the experience will be. Awesome day, everybody. That was just
absolutely, yeah.
Epic moments. Epic moments.
I'm gonna make a guess, but I'm gonna say
we're
probably gonna level.
Give everybody in the group, and you can't be above 3, 2 hero points across the board. Because what you guys did in getting that out and going to the god and overcoming and kind of all the thing and helping Ointsy, 2 hero points on that one.
Woo! Nice.
Yeah.
Very well done, party. Very, very well done. So, you can't exceed 3. So, it'll just push you up to 3 right now. That is the maximum. Unfortunately, they don't go above 3 at any session. But, in a session, I can always replenish you guys up to 3. That's the nice thing.
And when we critical, we get rerolls. So, I mean, I'm not going to be greedy at all. I think this is more than enough.
But take a look. When you read on the hero points, it can give you up to a +8 bonus on an attack. It can be quite... Yeah, the way it is now, in my mind, is a better thing than what 2E is going to do with it. And I may just keep that eventually into 2E. That's kind of the prerogative of the GM. That's why I say there's some things out of 1E I still like. So, yes, it was the 50 XP earlier was, I believe, for...
I think it was me, right?
Yes.
For thinking about the haunt?
Yes, thinking about the haunt. Exactly. So, hey, you guys roleplay good enough. All you guys are going to get some random ones here and there. That's no biggie on all those things. Okay, so 5 re-rolls. Let's see, 5 re-rolls for Sharra still. 1 for Nell. 1 for Markhail, because I'll give you the one that the deity kind of did. And then
thank you, Shelyn. Thank you, Rick.
and then who else has the other one? There's one more that has 1. Was that
I have 1.
Okay, 1 for Philux.
Yeah, I had 2. I used 1.
Okay,
I'm gonna need you to start hoarding those so that we can say you have 9 lives.
Yeah, he might. You never know. So, and I will post some of these screenshots up and all other kind of things so that there's some definite things. It'll probably have to take me a couple posts in Twitter, but this one will go up as an epic one. All right, everybody. Great work.